I am finally gonna film, but first I need to drink some kape. Hey guys, welcome back to my Philippines vlogs. This is part 3, and if you haven't watched part 2 or part 1, you should watch those first. But if you're not interested in those, that's why they're in parts. So this was like the second week of my trip in the Philippines. We went straight to Baguio, so that was like a 2 or 3 hour trip there. And on the first night, which was also my aunt's last night there, she wanted to go out as family. So we ended up at Alberto's bar. At first she wanted to either go club, I think it was clubbing, or disco. Yeah, disco. I heard my stomach. Or go to the bar and just watch a live band perform. We went for the second option. It was very interesting. I go in there, there's a stage, like right in the further corner with a dance floor, surrounded by tables and chairs, and around the restaurant there were booths. And I liked the setup because, I don't know, it would just look very different. This was honestly my first experience watching a live band, obviously covering artist songs. And whenever the bands took a break from performing, they would play music that was mostly like Latin type of songs or like Latin dance kind of songs. What intrigued me was that the people actually knew how to dance. Like, they were probably doing cha-cha, but I was still surprised because it made me wish that I could dance like that naturally. And that's probably on the bucket list now. The one thing that I love about getting footage on my trip was that I was able to get footage of my aunt dancing with my mom. So this was basically their last moments together as cousins. It felt like I was watching them like relive that moment from when they were younger, I'm assuming. Enjoying a lot. I'm glad I got that. So please forgive me, Auntie, if you see this. I just had to show everyone that like you were having your last moments with my mom. After that, got back to the house, and obviously we're all paranoid because my Lola passed away, and you know how it is, the paranoia. It gets to you. It really does get to you. I won't forget that me and my mom were so scared to like sleep in my Lola's room. We're like, no way, we're just staying downstairs until everyone is ready to go to sleep. So that's what we did. It was pretty funny when I think back to it. I see it as family bonding in a way. Baguio City, city of the mountains, Pine City. So most of my mom's life, she grew up there up until her late 20s. This is the city where I was born. A bit. Well, yeah, then I wouldn't be here, right? So yeah, that's where I was born. The mountainous city. I cannot remember my only 2 years there, but thank goodness for home videos. I mean, I think that's where I was inspired to like start filming, to be honest. Maybe I will show footage of that someday if I can get a hold of them and transfer them somehow. So the reason why my mom ended up growing up in Baguio was because she had really bad asthma. My Lola wanted her to grow up without too much asthma. So that's why they lived in Baguio when the air was still fresh back then. I don't know how it is now. I'm pretty sure it's mostly polluted. So this was my first day in Baguio after a very, very, very long time. I'm gonna have to say like over a decade. 13 years. Yeah, 13 years since the last time I was there. This was my first time staying at my Lola's house, and it actually was very nice. Honestly, felt like I was back home here in Toronto with the cold weather. Yeah, it was actually cold. So like compared to when I was in the province, that was really hot. Like, I mean, I could eat all day. I could eat so many bowls of rice that it's like, where did it go? Where did it really go? In Baguio, I gained weight. I'm pretty sure I gained weight. It was so cold. I only brought one hoodie and a pair of like sweatpants. Those were my only warm stuff. Oh yeah, and like a thick sweater. But other than that, I was freezing. Okay, well, I didn't have this mug, but I had a cup of coffee right on the balcony, and it was really nice to see the view. So you're gonna see the view of what I saw. It was so beautiful. I honestly miss it. I mean, it made me realize I want to go there more often because now that's my house. My Lola's house is technically my house now. It's nice to know that I have a place to stay at. And I'm pretty excited about it because I know we haven't even gone further into the vlog yet, but honestly, after exploring a bit of Baguio, I want to come back. There's still so much more to see. Like, I cannot, like, I'm getting goosebumps right now. I don't know if that's my mom, but I'm getting goosebumps from it. It's just one of the places that you gotta see. It's not one of the wonders of the world. It's still a place that you need to experience. When I was there, I felt like I was home. Everyone was really nice. Mostly nice, actually. I heard in Manila there are like really bad people, and it wasn't like that in Baguio. They were all polite, actually. Except for the ones in the mall. Those ones, they irritated me. They're like, it's like, come on. Please don't be like a child giggling at the fact that I clearly am not from there. Like, I know I'm not from there, and you know I'm not from there, so what's there to laugh about? I don't know. I will never understand that. I mean, I'm mostly open-minded. When I see something like that, I'm like, okay, bye. Bye. I think the highlight of my trip in Baguio was the food. I didn't get much footage, but it's because, you know, we're on a budget, cannot eat everything in sight. But the places that I did go to, I can't get over it. Here in Toronto, we have 2 Max's restaurants, I think. And the place that I went to, they should have a franchise here. Jerry's Grill, it's so good. I had adobo fried rice for the first time. It was like wrapped in banana leaf. I was so like, that's like hashtag blessed right there. I can't believe I did that. No, okay, it's actually like I was actually felt so blessed to enjoy that. Also, they had crepes. Oh my gosh, I know they have the Japanese style crepes here, but that was my first time I experienced those kind of crepes with the ice cream and everything. It was so yummy. I cannot wait to get back there. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that in this vlog, but I cannot wait to get back to Baguio soon, hopefully. When I went to the McDonald's, what intrigued me was that they had powder for the fries. It threw me off because I love to cook and bake from scratch, and to put more artificial stuff in my food kind of grosses me out. I wanted to try it, but I didn't. But it was pretty interesting. Oh, I didn't get footage of this one, but they had like chicken a la king burger, I think. That was interesting. Hands down, I do not regret trying that at all. That's the one thing I like about trying McDonald's in a different country. Back in Hong Kong, there's like a Kung Fu Panda theme. I was in the Hong Kong International Airport. I know people were ordering Kung Fu Panda like McDonald's because I could smell the spice in their food. I'm like, holy snap, that smells so good, but I'm not gonna get it because, you know, this girl's trying not to gain weight here. When it comes to traveling and trying foods in different countries, you can't not try it. It's not, you're not living then. You're not living. If you're just there to enjoy the view and not enjoy the food, this is coming from a foodie here. I love food so much that, yeah. Okay, so here comes the touristy part. So when you do go to Baguio, I don't know how to pronounce it properly. Please don't kill me. You have to check out Burnham Park and Mines View Park. So the first one is Burnham Park. When I went there, it actually reminded me of the Toronto Island. So here it is Center Island, and they do have Centerville, which is an amusement park. Bike rentals, boat rentals, so you're just rowing the boat yourself though, in the middle of the, okay, it wasn't even a lake. It was more like, should I say lake? Yeah. Is that the smallest body of water? Yeah. In the middle of like the man-made lake in Burnham Park. And when I got there, they're already setting up. So let me tell you, this was October and they were already setting up for Christmas. So in the Philippines, Christmas is at another level, and I actually like that. I wish Toronto was more like that, but it's okay. I mean, that's what makes them stand out, right? So they do like 100-day countdown from there. Sure, Ma. Let's go. Say hi, Ma. Mines View Park. So this is where you can get a better view of the mountains. Shops over there that you can buy souvenirs from. And of course there is food, which you will see later. I think that's why it's called Mines View Park, because you have a view of the mountain. So the footage that you're gonna see now, there's gonna be houses, and I think apparently there's like a small cemetery like way down below for the natives who live there. Back then there weren't any houses, it was just all greenery, just mountain. There's a lot of plants. Here, good luck money tree. Here.
Look at this.
What's this one?
Blue pine bonsai.
Blue pine. How about the money maker? Also, if you want to have the full tourist experience, you can wear the attire and take a photo. So either you wear the attire and take a photo, or wear the attire and take a photo with the horses that have like pink hair. I don't understand why they do that. I know their hair is not naturally pink. I know they're not a unicorn, but please, they look like they're gonna die. Like, I honestly feel like they're gonna die, but I'm pretty sure they're being taken care of. But this is my point of view. I just feel like, yeah.
before the young kids who went over there, just throw your coins, the cat said.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's raining again. Say hi, Uncle.
Hi.
It's a video.
Hi, Brad. We're here at Mines View.
Who? Who are you taking? Who are you saying to?
Yeah, we're here at Mines View.
With the caballo. No, I don't want to take a picture with the caballo. The caballo. I don't want to. I feel like I'm gonna kill them. I wanted to visit the church that I was baptized in, and coincidentally, there's, I guess, like a small area of like shops and whatever that's just walking distance from the church. They have bubble tea. You know, if you know me in real life, you know how much I love bubble tea. I feel like that's my kryptonite. Like I will stand my ground, and if you give me bubble tea, I will just give up everything. I'll be like, I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for the bubble tea. Yeah. As soon as my relative told me that there is bubble tea nearby, I'm like, I couldn't say no. So I went to check it out. It's pretty cute. It was a very small bubble tea shop, and it was called Zen Tea. So I can't fully remember how it tasted like, but I remember it was really good. Like I can't compare it to all the milk teas that I've tried at every shop. One thing I want to add, I didn't get footage of it, but because I was paranoid that someone was going to take my camera. So there's like, I guess this is their downtown. This area reminded me of Young in College because there was like something in the middle of the road. But in that area, so much food, drinks, etc. I mean, if I were to go back there, I think I would just go out and eat. I wouldn't even cook at my Lola's house. I would just straight up just go there and eat food. Try everything. Try every single thing there. And go and work out in Burnham Park. My rowing skills suck. But you know, you gotta cut me some slack here. That was my first time rowing a boat. And that was my relative's like third or fourth time. And she was already a pro. So I'm pretty sure the more practice I get out of it, I will get the hang of it. I know it will cost money to row that boat, but it'll be definitely worth it. So it was actually nice to see my mom enjoying herself in Baguio. I could tell that she grew up there. That was her home for most of her life. And yeah, I am wearing the top that she wore, but this is something I want to keep and hopefully preserve. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to preserve it. It's just like, just keep wearing until it actually develops whole. I could sense that she had that nostalgia even though she just had a tragic experience. Our stay there was a really good distraction for her. And that is it for part 3 of the Philippines vlogs. I hope you enjoyed it. I apologize for the late upload. I say late because it has been 2 weeks without uploading and I feel horrible about it. Seriously, I really do. Please forgive me. I always say that in my vlogs, but please forgive me. I do want to. It's just when I want to do something and then something gets in the way and it's actually a priority, I have to get that thing done before I get to the vlog, if you know what I mean. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully part 4, which is the final vlog of the Philippines vlogs, hopefully that one will be uploaded soon. I don't want to say next week because I might jinx myself, but soon, before the end of November. And then my phone vibrated. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!